This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive.
Breaking into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. And this pass is on target, caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. Good enough for first down yardage. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. A solid start for this Alabama quarterback, and so many great Crimson Tide guys at this position over the years, Joel, but not all of them have had postseason success.
And yet, Chris, that's the standard at Alabama. It's about the titles. This is a program that expects to win national championships, and if you're going to put on that jersey and you're going to play this position, that's the standard. What a moment and an opportunity for this quarterback to go out there and reach that standard.
Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The SMU Mustangs offense comes out for their first possession today. A semifinal game, the winner gets one step away from winning the national championship. Of course, one side here took care of business after coming off a bye in the quarterfinals. The other side, Joel, comes in with tremendous momentum, back-to-back playoff victories.
Well, you look at this group that had a bye. They've been one of the best teams in college football all year. That's why they've got one of these top 4 seeds, and they've been doing that with the ability to execute and specifically under pressure. If they do that here today, I love their chances in this ball game and then to go on and play for a national title.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And they get the completion. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. 4th down. The offense will go for it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, we knew that they were going to try to establish the run game and get this running back in a rhythm early, and they're able to do this on the first series. Get him the ball several times. Now he's able to find the end zone. I tell you, that offensive line has got to feel proud about what they did here early, establishing the physical nature of that run game.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's SMU in front here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Russell. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Now they call a run. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offense.
Makes the catch and has space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a first down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that first down anyway.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. He's got a crease. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama. And now here comes the point after attempt.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. SMU offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Tide will now use their 3rd and final timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Mustangs! This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because, obviously, you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Jukes to get free. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, SMU. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. One more play play before they head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Using his legs on the scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Mustangs are in the red zone now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And no, they stop one short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35. Punt team ready to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Get him out of bounds, but it's first down yardage, and now the 2-minute timeout.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you'll feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Wideout's now flustered. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. Needing to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up fourth. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. They'll give it to the back. Powering through a tackle. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Sees an opening. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. So it's SMU in front here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Semifinal, fourth quarter. They start with a pass. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a...
It's caught. He's breaking free. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. He's got space.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Trying to find some room. It's Green. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And the time will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on, and it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now 1 step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right, and I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. That's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, obviously with this rain, ball security is going to be an issue, and here the ball hits the ground and the defense recovers. That's an opportunistic bounce right there for the defense, and trust me, that is a difficult situation. This rain looks like it is really bad for these offensive players.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wide out. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. And we get a stoppage here for the injured Alabama player. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Gill. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face third and short on play number 13. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They break a huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.